Greetings, it's Ian from RTO. Here we go, Battle Royale. I think we're up to Battle 5 now. Round 1, Battle 5. And today it is Seb's second entry. He's already had one victory. And will he be getting both his albums through to round 2? Who knows? And this one is Pierre Morlen's Gong and the album Downwind. But he's up against a tough opponent today from David Hunt, Meatloaf's Bat Out of Hell. So here we go. So Zeb gets the home tie, as they say, and he's off first. So he's chosen Pierre Morlen's Gong. Now, Pierre Morlen's Gong is part of the big Gong family. We've covered it on the channel. And then this was done for contractual reasons, because it had nothing to do with the space psychedelic of David Allen. And so he formed this new lineup. So Downwind is actually the third album by Pierre's version of Gong. Although the other two had been released under Gong, this was the first one he had to use the contractual of Pierre Morelen. So with Pierre Morelen plays drums, the vibraphone, the marimba, timpani, organ, synthesizer, electric pianos, and assorted percussion and lead vocals where necessary. His brother Benoit Morelen plays the vibraphone. Hansford Rowe plays bass. Francois Cassous plays percussion, Ross Record guitar. Former members of Gong, Didier Malherbe plays saxophone, and Didier Lockwood plays violin. Also, we have got a guest guitarist, Mike Oldfield, on guitar and strings, an Irish drum. Steve Winwood, yes, Steve Winwood plays synthesizer. Terry Oldfield, Mike's brother, and Mick Taylor, yes, that Mick Taylor from Rolling Stones plays guitar. So the first track on this album is called Aeroplane. Now this starts off as a real lovely, deep, rich Hammond organ. So it's a winner already, isn't it? And I think Pierre's got a great voice. It's a really good track. It's got some nice guitar bits on it. It's just a really good opening track for any album. Oh, I think it's a terrific track. Then we get Crosscurrents. Pierre was a fantastic drummer. He drummed also on Mike Oldfield's Platinum. He's appeared on quite a lot of stuff. This is really good. And there's some nice violin on here from Didier Lockwood. Some nice guitar as well. Very, very good track. Very soothing track. Then we get the title track, Downwind. Now this features Mike Oldfield on the guitar. You just know it's him. The flute is also from Terry Oldfield. You know, this is a really good track. There's some lovely tones on this. I really enjoy this track myself. It's a great track. We've got some little vibraphone bits on there, and I do love a bit of vibraphone. Then we have a track called Jin-Go-Lo-Ba. It's got very quirky keyboard thing, and the drumming is a little bit different. It's an interesting track, I'll put it like that. It's a bit of an oddball on the album, but it deserves its place there. Then we have a track called What You Know. Very good track. This features X-Stone, Mick Taylor. Some great guitar work for Mick on this. He's a great guitarist. You know, he sort of revived the Rolling Stones' fortune when he joined. Very, very good track. Then we have Emotions. We've got a combination here of vibraphone and violins. It works perfectly. A very strong song. Very atmospheric. like the whole of this album is, it's got this real good vibe to the whole album. Then we got Xtasea. This is just very good jazzy progression. I do love this. The drumming from Pierre is fantastic. How he changes pace, how he keeps the song going, and everyone sort of works their way around Pierre's great drumming on this. And that was the last track. This is an absolute gem of an album. If you've never listened to it, go and have a listen to it. I have got the short, so you can go and watch the short. It's only a minute, but it'll give you a rough idea. But it is an album that you can find on Spotify and on YouTube. If you like Mike Oldfield's Platinum, you're gonna like this. That's all I'll say. So good luck, Zeb. This is your second one. You see, this is what happens when you put your second one in. You get two bites at the cherry, as they say. But you're up against a tough one today. This is from David Hunt, and he's put in Meatloaf. Meatloaf, of course, his full name was Michael Lee Aday, born in 1947, but sadly passed away a couple of years ago. I mean, I was lucky enough to see him, I think 3 or 4 times. It was always a great show, long show. So David has chosen his debut album from 1977, Bat Out of Hell, with Jim Steinman writing the words. The album was developed from a musical Neverland, which was a futuristic rock version of Peter Pan that Jim wrote in '74. Lots of people play on here, so we'll just say that the producer was Todd Rudgeon, and it was released in October '77. Opens up, of course, with the iconic Bat Out of Hell. What an intro to this song. It's just a wonderful song. Tells a story. Meatloaf sounds fantastic on there. The sounds of the motorbike still on guitar, it's just fantastic. That solo at the beginning is just killer. Second track starts off with On a Hot Summer Night. Yes, yes, I bet you see that. I'm not going through the whole thing, but it's, you took the words right out of my mouth. Really good song. I love the harmonies in this. Fantastic little song, isn't it? You can't go wrong with that one. Then we get one of the classic ballads that I don't get bored of hearing. Heaven Can Wait. I just love this song. It was also one of the highlights of Meatloaf Live. Meatloaf just sounds fantastic on this, and when he sings this live, he used to bellow it out. It's just a fantastic song, one of Jim's best, I think. Then we have the groovy little All Revved Up and No Place to Go. Great song. I love how it builds up, and then you get that little saxophone piece in it. Again, it's, you know, it's, when it gets really going, the All Revved Up and No Place to Go. Yeah, absolutely killer track. Then we flip it over to side 2. Now this is another classic, and everyone loves this one. 2 out of 3 ain't bad. 9 times out of 10 this would be the first song in the encore before they did Bat Out of Hell. Doesn't need much introduction. It's just another fantastic song. Then we come to the highlight of the album, and it's always the highlight of a Meatloaf show. Paradise by the Dashboard Light. This was not just a song, it was it was a little story. It was acted out on stage. What can you say about this song? It is brilliant. It's great to sing to, you know, the responses. I've done it many a time at a party in my youth, where we all used to sit there just singing along to this song. It is probably the best, second best song on the album. Absolutely terrific. And the album ends with probably one of the finest ballads ever. For crying out loud, I just love this. I think it's always been one of Meatloaf's finest performances on record. It's just he didn't play it so much live though. He did towards the end, but it's just a fantastic song. So there we go. There are today's contenders: Pierre Morel's Downwind and Bat Out of Hell, Meatloaf. So it's all over to you now. You know the drill by now. The only places you can cast a vote are one on the community page, which goes up at 2 o'clock. So you can't. The voting opens at 2 o'clock today and closes at midnight next Wednesday, where Dave will just take it down. So no more votes are cast. And the other place you can cast your vote will be tonight on the live stream poll. But I will put the there'll be a link to the shorts on the description. But if you watch this to the very end, you can go straight into the shorts because they appear at the end of the video. Good luck to both of you. This one's going to be interesting, I think. I'm sure we'll discuss it tonight, like we always do. And don't forget, tonight you will get the result of last week's between Richard McCook's Simon and Garfunkel and the Dark Lords rocking all over the world. You will find out round about 8:15 tonight when Dave will announce last week's winner. I actually know. I know, but I do not tell. Okay, so get voting, get listening, especially if you haven't heard the Gong album. Go and give it a listen and then make up your mind. So that's all for this one. I'll be back with a pick and mix, and today it's a trip down memory lane. Well, we go and have a look at today's top 10 and what was going on in the world on the 2nd of November 1964. So join me for that later. Bye for now.